Hello world, my name is Dana ID Matthews and welcome to my show about stuff, and today I'm going to be talking about Ice Cube's latest song, Arrest the President. Now, when I first saw this song pop up, when I first saw it pop up in my YouTube feed, I was pretty surprised. It's been a long time since he's released any new music, and especially any new music that's managed to reach my radar. And to my knowledge, he's been away doing the whole Hollywood thing for quite some time now. But if there was ever a good time for him to return, I think that now is a really good look. What people have to remember is that Ice Cube, was part of NWA, the crew who were like the OGs of speaking for Black lives and the oppressed. What people have to remember is that he was part of the crew that released a song called Fuck the Police when the tension between Black communities and law enforcement were at an all-time high. So no matter how many family-friendly or funny movies you might have seen him in, that part of his life, that rebellious nature, is still very much a part of his identity. And this song proves that at least he personally still has the itch to fight corrupt power. A good analogy I heard from Errol Spence, who is a boxing champion at welterweight, during an interview I heard, he said this in other words, but this is the analogy. You're the king of the jungle. You're a lion. You have brute strength, sharp claws, sharp teeth, great hunting skills, but you can still play with your cubs, your babies. You can hold them in your teeth, you can push them around, you can swipe at them, play fight, without causing any sort of hurt or harm. But when it's time to hunt, when shit's about to go down, the lion is ready to kill, at a moment's notice. And that's kind of how I feel about Ice Cube and his career. He can go off and do whatever, appear in numerous things as a friend or doting father, but you can't take away his teeth, can't take away his claws, and he bears those tools in the song. So about the song, first and foremost, hard-hitting beat. You turn it on, you start bumping to it right away. It's catchy, it's gritty, it's hardcore, perfect for this subject matter. It has 3 verses. The first verse is a good representation for the song as a whole. A little bit of self-bragging, of course, as, this is a rap trope. We all do this, myself included. But of course, some flat-out, no bullshit real talk. He flat-out says near the end of the first verse that this guy is Russian intelligence. So right away, we know that Ice Cube ain't holding no punches. The chorus is basic and repetitive, but surprisingly, it doesn't take away from the song because the chorus is the actual message. And it's pretty straightforward. Arrest the president, you got the evidence. And I think that's true. We do have the evidence. Donald Trump says so many quotable, stupid, and incriminating things on a daily basis on social media, in life, to this day, that I am extremely baffled that he has not been impeached and or completely stripped of power. Could you imagine if Obama said any of these things that Trump said? You know what I mean? The double standards here are something special. But back to the song. Second verse, Ice Cube, gets a little deeper, touching on the unfairness of elections, the greed for money, and the disregard of stress that these things cause for people of color, with lines like, they'll treat us like hooligans, and ain't even fair in a state fair. So you can see the unapologetic direction that he's taking for this song. Third verse comes along. I believe he's talking about the people taking power into their own hands, with lines like, let's meet at the White House, run in and turn the lights out. He gets real with a reference to Get Out, to the Get Out movie by Jordan Peele, with his line like, I see you when your black ass get out. Maybe trying to point out people in color in the office who are either silently or not silently supporting Trump, basically saying that they're brainwashed. And as a person of color, if you support Trump, well, in my opinion, you're either extremely ignorant or have a lot of internalized racism, or both. So, either way, I think that this is or was, the perfect time for a song like this. It has much more oomph and influence coming from an artist who actively caused change and allowed for black folk to have a voice that was being heard across the world and a way to rebel through rap music. I don't like politics, but people of color can't really opt out of politics. It ends up affecting us regardless. We don't have the privilege to say that we don't care because we end up getting screwed over one way or another. This song is a good song. It has a worthy message from an artist who is an adult and has caused serious change in the past. Apparently, it's part of an upcoming album, so, keep on the lookout for that. I haven't done that research, but it's coming out before the end of this year, so it should be coming out soon. And, it definitely, if it's anything like this song, it will definitely be worth your time. So, Ice Cube, Arrest the President, great song. Check it out. It's a good time to have a song like this with the way politics are, or the state that politics are in these days with the current president that we have. So, Ice Cube, bravo. I am down for this. Everybody else, check it out if you can, if you want. But I definitely think it is worth it. And welcome back, Ice Cube, man. I am definitely looking forward to hearing the album. And with that said, that's it for me. My name is Dana ID Matthews, and this is my show about stuff. Thank you very much for listening. Peace out.